How are you?
I'm doing good, Eric. How are you today?
What was that?
How are you today?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing well, Eric. Wonderful. So, Eric, your new album, As Above, So Below, was out on August 5th. So, can you tell me a bit about the songwriting and production behind this new album?
Yeah. So the whole album.
Yeah.
Some of the songs were older. We have a lot of songs that we've never released. The single "Green" being one of those older songs. We recorded a John Lennon song on there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which was kind of cool. And most new songs that we wrote, kind of reality.
Mm-hmm.
We record at least an album a year, so we start, probably like right around now. Actually, I'm going to be starting our next album, so
Amazing.
that's how long it takes to actually get it out the door. So yeah, it's a lot of stuff is
wonderful. So, Eric, I have a little bit of disturbance. I'm not able to hear you properly.
You want to get closer?
Yeah, because the voice was not able. I was not able to hear your voice.
Yes. Okay. There's my face right there. Is my face being recorded? Yes.
Yes, it's been recorded. Yes.
Okay. So with that green, I saw that, and the sky turned green in the distance of a dream. And then maybe about a month ago, what's this? Sorry about that.
Oh, no worries, Eric.
I want to say end decline. There we go. Am I back?
Yeah.
There we go. And so I don't know, within the last month, I saw some video of a state in the United States, and the sky was completely green, So again, I didn't know I was writing it, but all it was a marker for me to, that I was seeing something in the future. And we got a song called Haunting, which is about, one of the parts of it is about seeing the future. Because I really kind of feel like we're tapped into the information. The information is energy. We're part of it. So we got it. We got it all. We just got to pay attention and open our eyes.
Yeah.
And the signs are always there. So that's a lot about what we write about, I think.
Amazing, Eric. And talking about the album, 11 amazing songs put together. Your authentic living hidden sounding to each song, and beautifully done. Each song beautifully done. I totally enjoyed each and every song from this album. Thank you so much for the entire band. You guys did an amazing job on this record. So, how, as a band, do you feel about the outcome of this one?
Whoa, I got a bee coming around me here. Get out of here. Sorry.
It's all right.
I don't care. I don't think he's going to bite me. Go ahead. You're going to sting me? Go for a ride. Sorry. Okay. How do I feel about it?
Yeah.
Was the question?
Yes.
I feel very good. This is our 12th album, that's been released internationally. We have more albums before that have never been released. I mean, we recorded them and then would bring them to gigs and sell them, but they were never formally released throughout the whole world. So this is the 12th one. And I never really put anything behind them when we released them. We just released them. We shared it and stuff, did videos, did all the normal things. Yeah. And, which was always kind of good enough for me, which is that song, Good Enough for Me. And I think that this one, we decided to go with some some good people for the radio and for press and publicity and stuff. And you know, they're really good people and they're working hard, and I can see the difference with this album as far as people being able to listen to it, because you know, you can put a Cadillac, you can have a beautiful Cadillac, but if it's out in the middle of the desert, you know, nobody sees it, then what does it matter? So you can have a diamond out back in your yard, but if it's buried, you know, so you really gotta, I felt like we or the band deserved the opportunity to have it be put in front of a lot of people. And I gotta, you know, give the kudos to our label, Dark Star Records, and we get the worldwide distribution through Sony and Universal Records. So all in all together, it seems to be doing really good, and we're on the Billboard, you know, the top 200 Billboard. So with the song Green, and that's all cool.
Absolutely amazing, amazing. And talking about John Lennon's rendition of "Working Class Hero," a great song by John Lennon, and you guys just picked it up and made it fantastic. So, what was the real idea behind bringing John Lennon's "Working Class Hero" and bring it into this particular
album? Another good question, and this again goes to the universal energy. I just felt this overwhelming feeling to record this song. Recording I found of it was John Lennon and his acoustic guitar. That's it, no band. And the feeling was like John Lennon would have wanted a band for this song, and to record it. And I kept getting that, you know. And of course he's passed away, but his energy's still here. And if we can all tap into the energy, and if you're open to it, you got to be open to it, because there's a lot of people that they're closed-minded, so they're not open to anything like that. But I have been, and I am, and I just felt the overwhelming urge to do it. So we did it, and I kind of heard this whole theatrical thing going on behind the music for some reason. You know, it's kind of heavy, some really heavy licks. And I'm saying to myself, man, I got to sing this live and play this. But then, wouldn't you know, after we recorded the song, probably like within the week, I was watching YouTube and I saw John Lennon, an old interview, and they asked him where his songwriting came from. And, you know, he said basically, it's from people that have passed away, and they're giving it to me. I'm an open conduit, and I'm writing through them. And that was John Lennon's own. So I'm like, wow. So that, again, you got to look at the signs, because the signs are always in front of your eyes, but you got to be open to looking at them, and they can guide you along the way, all along the way. You can be guided, you know? So that's kind of where that came from.
Amazing,
and
amazing.
we added some
amazing.
nice harmony to it with the,
Yeah, amazing. And how is the touring plan looks for you guys this year?
Well, we're booked straight through November right now. And like I said, we're going to be starting recording. So we'll end up going down south in October. And again, in March, we'll be going down south again. And we play all year long. It slows down a little bit in the winter, which is, you know, kind of good for us, because we can, you know, finish off our album during that period of time, you know? So touring is great. And you know what's funny? I got to say about Leaving Eden, like, we've been around the block. We've been here, and we've had so many unique opportunities to play, you know, to share the stage with some of the biggest names ever, like Black Sabbath. I mean, I played with Ronnie James Dio before he died, you know. I played with Dimebag Darrell before he died, and his brother Vinnie, and Scott from Stone Temple Pilots, for instance. We played with him, so got to play with some of these people before they passed away, which can never happen again. And with some icons like Alice Cooper, or I don't know, you name it, Disturbed. we've been around the block, so we love to tour. We love to play with big bands. I think we learned a lot from playing with big bands. We learned a lot both behind the stage and on stage stuff that goes on. That you got to be, you know, you got to be cool, right?
Yeah,
When you're doing
absolutely.
this stuff, because if you're an asshole, people aren't going to like you. You know,
Absolutely.
it's that simple. You see
Absolutely.
so many people that have huge egos, and you know, sometimes you got to have a big ego. You have to be an entertainer, but it's got to be set in the right, you know, way, I guess.
It's true, true, so true, Eric. And you've been making music for quite some years, like almost since 2005. You guys are making a lot of music around the world. And how has the journey been for you so far?
It's been a great ride. I think I wrote another song that we haven't released yet. Here we go. Take a deep breath, hold on, enjoy the ride. That's part of the chorus. Yeah, it's been a ride, and it's awesome. I wouldn't change anything. I wouldn't, because you learn from mistakes, and you know, I wouldn't want it any other way. I've had opportunities. I had a, they talk about uh, doing a deal with the devil, right? You've
Yeah,
heard of it, right?
yeah,
Crossroads.
yeah.
Well, I'm here to say that it's real. I'm here to say that it's true. So I had an opportunity. I'm not going to tell you who the band was, and I'm not going to tell you who it was through, but it was a major band, one of the biggest bands in the world, and we got a deal from them, and it was, you know, very thick. So I got a degree in business, and you know, had to take business law and all that stuff. So I went through the whole thing with a fine tooth comb, and in red, I just changed whatever I wanted to change, and then we got together again. And everything that I asked to change, like everything, oh, no problem, no problem. Yep, no, we can change that. Yep, that's no. Everything was no problem. The only problem was the length of the contract, which was till the year 2059 or death. That was it. And I said, well, can we do this for like 5 years, maybe? 5 years is kind of cool. No, no, no. That doesn't change, no matter what. Totally unwilling to change it one bit. And I didn't like the part that says till death, because I kind of felt like, there's my deal and I'm signing it. You know, I'm signing it. So I said no. And I'm very happy I did, because nobody pulls my strings.
It's true.
Nobody's controlling me. And I make my own decisions. And I didn't sign that deal with the devil.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. And Eric, would you like to share some of the great moments that you had over the years?
Great moments?
Yeah, the big ones.
Well, like I said, sharing the stage, I think, are the greatest moments. We're also in we do a thing on the side. It's called Silver Springs Fleetwood Mac Tribute. And we do this. One of the reasons why I wanted to do it was because I really like Lindsey Buckingham's finger picking, you know. And when I was a kid, I couldn't afford a guitar pick, so I would, you know, use my fingers. And thank God I did, because the guy is a banjo player. He's a band. I'm looking at it. I'm like, he's a banjo player. I wonder why he picks like that. So very intrigued by that guitar player, and we ended up doing this Fleetwood Mac thing, and it picks up steam. Wouldn't you know? You know, a lot of people want to see it. So we get some stuff out there. You can find it. Just type in Silver Springs Fleetwood Mac Tribute, and you'll find some cool videos and stuff. But the reason why I'm saying that is because we're going to be this month. Yeah, we're going to be meeting Stevie Nicks.
Wow.
So that's going to be really cool for us.
Yeah.
A good friend of ours is going to introduce us, and we're going to go meet her. So the girls are really happy about that. So that's going to be a big thing for them, for sure. I don't think we'll be meeting Lindsey Buckingham, because I don't think he's playing with them. So that's going to be a big one. And playing with all those people, touring and meeting people, because we've toured we've been to 47 states here in the U.S. We've toured in Canada, and we've toured in Europe. And so all those people that we met that we never could have possibly crossed paths with, all that's really the best moments of the journey. you know, because you're usually staying overnight where you're playing, right? So, and then people are hanging out, so they want to hang out, and we just get to hang out with all these people. To me, that's the biggest thing. I mean, I get to hear what they got to say, you know,
Absolutely.
and playing all the concerts. I mean, that's why you play music. That's why you're doing rock and roll, is to play music and get in front of crowds. And I don't look at it like, hey, look at me, I'm the star, come look at me. It's not like that. It's like, we're all here together. We're in the same room. We're partying together. I just happen to be playing the guitar. You just happen to be sitting there either dancing or drinking a beer or something. But we're still all here together, having a good time together. So we're all part of the experience together. So it's not about that at all. It's not about me. It's really not about me. It's about us.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And Eric, do you feel that all your dreams has been accomplished, or you think you have still more to do with Living Eden?
So I heard all the gigs as an accomplished artist, and I heard Leaving Eden, but I didn't hear in between it. Give me that question one more time.
I was asking, do you feel all your dreams has been accomplished through Living Eden?
Oh, yeah, I guess it would link it. It would definitely be a link for sure. If I was never in Leaving Eden, then I wouldn't have, you know, been all over the world, and I wouldn't have met all these people. Like I got to record with Johnny K. Do you know who Johnny K is by any chance? Record producer, Johnny K.
Yep, I do. Yeah,
well,
I do.
He did The Sickness, Disturbed, right?
Yeah.
What else you got to know? He's a great guy. He's a good friend, and I learned a lot from him. We put all our own albums now. We do everything in our own studio, and then I send it off to my friend down in Florida, Bob St. John. But yeah, I think you know, I wouldn't have met him, and I wouldn't have learned a lot from him in the studio, you know, and we wouldn't have been to all these beautiful places. So you're right. It definitely has to link back to Leaving Eden for sure. Because how else would it have happened? I don't think it would have. So do it. If you're in a band, do it. And what I think about music, you know, original music, it's so unique. If you're not a huge artist, then nobody's covering your music. That means you're the only artist out there that's playing that music in the whole universe. You're the only one playing that song. Really music. So my advice, people hear your songs and just don't let anybody else tell you different, because they don't know you.
True. And Eric, finally, do you have any message for the fans around the world?
Yeah, well, you know, when we come to your backyard, come on out, say hi, because we'll hang out. You know, we'll have some fun. I just really enjoy people, as you can see. You know, hey, some people are assholes, but most of the people I see, most of the people I meet, are just down to earth, regular people. You know, and it's only rock and roll. So that's my message, man. Come on out. And also for any artist, you know, you can listen to these stations for free. It doesn't cost any money. You know, you can listen to Spotify for free, and yet when you play the artist's song, you know, they're getting paid. They're getting paid for you to listen to them on a streaming service. You know, so do it, because it doesn't cost you anything, and you get to hear these artists, and it helps the artist. It's like a win-win situation all the way. Now, granted, we don't get paid much. We don't get paid a lot, but you know, something. Yeah. True. Are you a guitar player?
Yes, I am.
I can tell. I know you are, and I bet you're good too. I bet you're good.
A little bit. I'm not that great, but a little bit.
Yeah. Humility. That's a good thing. Humility is always good, brother. Right on.
Thanks, brother. And Eric, I want to thank you so much for giving me today this wonderful opportunity to have you on this interview. And thank you so much for giving us amazing music over the years. It's a real pleasure to listen to Living Eden and looking forward for more music from you guys and hopefully to see you on the road real soon.
Right on, right on. And hey, this here, can you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's in Italian, and it means death will find me alive. All right.
Absolutely. Awesome, Eric. Thank you so much again and have a great day.